Hey, what's up, Diamonds? It's your boy, Christopher Doc Reed, your favorite relationship and life coach, out here one more again, telling you what your father didn't tell you and your mother did not know. Listen, if you've just gotten out of a bad relationship recently, a horrible relationship, you hate feeling like he got over on you. You feel like he won and you lost. Like he's having the greatest time of his life. He's kicking it. You know what I'm saying? He's doing amazing things while he haunts your dreams every single night. You're like, I can't stop thinking about this dude. What's going on? I can't even get a peaceful night's sleep. Okay. And you're constantly ruminating over what went wrong. You think maybe you could have done more. Maybe you could have said things differently. He accused you all the time of screwing things up anyway. And you think, well, maybe there's actually something to that. You think maybe you really were the problem in the relationship. But the reality is, if you really are looking at the facts, okay, he gave the bare minimum. But you gave all constantly because you were always trying to figure out what is it that I'm not doing. He says that if I do this, he's not happy. If I do that, he's not happy. And it's always a moving target. So you're always giving your very best. Okay. And you really, if you think about it, you really hadn't been happy in the relationship since the very beginning. Okay. But you hate this powerless feeling that you have right now. Okay. Like he got away with something, on social media, acting like everything's wonderful and everything's amazing. All right. Now you've moved on. I get it, but it still stings. There's a saying that says, you don't miss a good thing until it's gone. They say that for a reason, and that could not be more true than with us men. Okay? Let me put it this way. Have you ever seen someone excited and broadcasting to the world about the fact that they lost? Yes, they lost somebody or they lost something and they're excited. No, you don't see that. If you look in sports, you look at the press conference, okay? And you see the guy, whether it's basketball, football, whatever. They just lost a championship game, okay? And somebody says, hey, does it hurt the fact that you guys were winning this game by 10 points and then you lost by 40? Does that hurt at all? The person's like, what? Yeah, it hurts. Like, what do you think? Well, could you help describe the level of pain to us? Could you give us some idea about how bad it hurts? Man, let me get you. They take the mic and they're gone. They don't even finish the press conference. Why? Because we as men specifically, the idea of losing something is not something that we're going to promote. It's not something that you're going to just say, I lost her. I lost her. No, you're not going to do that. See, we as men, ladies, you got to understand this. We suffer in silence. Okay. But we're going to make you think everything is okay. We're not going to give you that satisfaction because at the end of the day, even though we're laying awake at night, thinking about you, thinking about how good you were, thinking about how much we missed it, okay? We got this thing called ego, that, don't never let them see you sweat. Yeah. So, but here's the deal. He still pops up. He still shows up. He still texts every once in a while. He still calls from random numbers. Okay. He's still making comments on your social media. He's still hovering around. Why is that? Sir, your life's great. Why are you bothering me? Go live your life. Do you? Why are you bothering me if everything in your life is so wonderful? Because it's not. Yeah, because it's not. See, beware of the facade. Beware of the fun facade. He's sick, but he ain't gonna let you see it. Yeah, that's what we as men do. The idea of being that vulnerable. Men do things the sideways, not straight. You get in an argument with a guy, he know he messed up, he know he was dead wrong. Instead of coming to you just saying, apologize, I was wrong for that last night. He'll make you breakfast. Hey, I made some breakfast in there if you want some. Now he ain't saying nothing about the argument, but he made you breakfast. We're not gonna talk about so you see, men, that sideways angle. Okay. Let me tell you something. Men, they always come back in some form or fashion. When we know we screwed up, we know we did wrong, we come back in some form or fashion. Okay. Now it might not be on his hands and knees. Okay. But you have to be able to read the signs. Like scripture talks about, in the last days, there'll be signs. All right. And when you see these signs, it's the last days. You didn't say that everybody's going to get a text message that says, hey, just want to let everybody know, like an Amber Alert, these are the last days. So we just wanted to, put everybody on notice. No, that's not a sign. Okay. All right. So like I said, men, we have this thing called ego that gets in our way, that keeps us from expressing our vulnerability. We want to try to do it in a way that's macho. But trust me, if he's hovering around, he's regretting losing you. That means what? You have the power. Never, ever, ever give that power away by thinking that you were the problem. You did something wrong. Okay. When you gave 110%, okay, in the relationship. All right. You were the best thing that ever happened to this dude. Now he has to lay awake at night with the pain of what he lost. All right. While he paints on this fake smile in public, okay, he cries in private. All right. So don't forget that. Don't forget that. And like I said, don't give away your power. All right. Now, but have you been ruminating over your ex? Is this something that you're doing right now? Thinking, oh, like he was the best thing since sliced bread. And he wasn't. He was a piece of crap. Do you feel like he won and you lost? And are you wondering if you did not do enough in a relationship? Like, how do you even come up with that equation? How could you have really done more? Really, I'm just saying, how could you really have even given more without just being totally a doormat, having no will whatsoever? If this is what you're struggling with, you know what to do. Hit me up. Go to my website, christopherreed.org. Okay. So we can talk about how coaching can help you to heal for real, because there's no reason that you need to stay stuck right here, unable to move on, ruminating over a horrible relationship. Also, join me every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my closed Facebook group, The Diamond Mind, where we're talking about the topics that matter to you most. Yesterday, had a great conversation. It was amazing. We talked about the essential requirements for a great relationship. Now, I'm sharing what has helped me and my wife, okay, to go 26 years in marriage. Not just 26 years, but happily 26 years in marriage. There are certain essentials that you have to know if you are going to go the distance. And I'm ready to do another 26. I'm gonna be honest with you. So if you want to be a part of that, go to my website and find out how to join the Facebook group. Also, check out my series, Why He Married Her Instead of You. Ladies, I'm talking about gems that the guys are giving about why they would choose this woman over this woman. You don't want to miss it. Also, check that out on my website as well. Listen, I'm out of here. Hopefully you have a blessed day. I'll talk to you later soon. Peace.